several influencers out there saying how cheap it is to live in Vietnam.
So we decided to put it to the test. We're a family of four that spends an average of $7,000 in the US every single month. So here in Asia, we decided to cut it in half to $3,500 and see if that was actually possible. Let's see how we did. As you can see, October 2025, this is a planned budget for a family of four. We planned the budget for $3,500 a month. And our first line item is rent/mortgage, even though this is just really renting out hotels and Airbnbs. We planned for $1,200 a month. And for the first month, we only spent $919.36. And that was between 3 Airbnbs, jumping to 3 different cities. And so we first started in Hanoi. And in Hanoi, we spent 9 days in Hanoi. And then from there, we traveled over to Ha Long Bay, where we spent 10 days. And then we finished the month in Ninh Binh for the remaining 8 days that we were there. So the first month was a total of 27 days that we were that we spent in the month of October. Then we had planned for transportation $300. We did go over, and I think it was mostly due to all the jumping around.
Correct. So between Hanoi, Ha Long, and Ninh Binh, there are about a little over 2 hours of drive between each place. So it got a little bit costly due to the fact that we chose to utilize Grab, which is a Uber version of the United States. So with that added in mind, plus the additional transportation that we're using on a daily basis to go to the areas we wanted to, came to that total of $350.40, which wasn't, too much over. It was only about $51 over.
Yeah, we could have saved money. They do have what they call luxury shuttles. It's just really a bus. We could have probably spent half on that, but we really wanted our privacy. We just wanted to get there quickly, and we had our backpacks with us, which we didn't want to get mixed with the tourists. We heard some stories, so we just kept it like that. So $50 over budget, not too bad. Then for food, I don't know if we should be proud or ashamed on what we did here. As you can see, we spent our planned budget was $1,095, and we spent $1,111.15. But I'll let Elaine explain why, whether we should be proud or ashamed.
So for the 27-day stay that we were here in northern Vietnam, we went out to eat, family of four, 62 times. We were eating out every single day, from high-end restaurants to budgeted restaurants. We wanted to have just that full vacation experience for the full month. We didn't want to budget anything in terms of food. So we got to experience the best that Vietnam has to offer food-wise. I personally do not regret it. My body does. But yeah. I don't regret it. And to realize that we only spent $1,111, if we were to eat that way in the U.S., you can't even compare.
No, like we would spend an average of probably anywhere from $800 to probably around $1,200 a month on food. And we would just make our own food all the time in the house. And we would go out to eat maybe once, maybe twice a week, if that, depending on where we chose the month. If we chose somewhere slightly more expensive, then we would probably refrain from going out the following week. But you get the point here. This was just beyond crazy for us. Mm-hmm. The next line item here is the phone. We honestly didn't know what budget we would put on the phone. We were getting mixed answers about that. But when we got to Hanoi, to the airport, that's when we went and just we needed a phone, right? We needed to connect to our Grab app, needed to connect with the Airbnb, our host. So at the airport, we each spent $16 to activate it. So that's where we got the 32 from. But then Elaine, for some reason, she got shortchanged on her end. So we did have to spend a little bit more money to recharge her phone. So we spent $41 there for the first month. Then for what we have as fun money is all the excursions, all the stuff that we want to do for fun. And we set a budget at $600. And again, we didn't know if this was a real number or not, but based on a little bit of research we did, we said, let's just put 600 and see what, yeah, see
let's
what,
give it a
let's
try.
give it a try.
So we visited a total of 9 attractions during that 27 days in northern Vietnam. So we, as Jeff said, we started in Hanoi. We visited the famous train station, and we focused on the main top attractions. So the must see is the train station. Absolutely awesome. You know, you get to sit, sip coffee, and have the train pass right by you. So you get a lot of adrenaline there. It was very exciting to see that. After that, we visited the Old French Quarter, which is also a definitely must see.
Yeah, it's just market, food, everything.
Everything you can imagine, it's absolutely great. And then after that, we did do the bike ride tour where, you know, a person just rides the bike and you're sitting in the back. We did the tour of the city, and that was also really nice to see because we got to see everything that Hanoi had to offer. Then after we left Hanoi and went to Halong Bay, we did visit the Halong Bay market, which was also very fun. Lots of things to do, lots of shops, lots of food. And
we went to the beach there as well.
yes,
Yeah.
we went to the beach, and we also scheduled an all-day cruise, and we visited Cat Ba Island, which was awesome. We got to go kayaking there. We also went bike riding, and on the way back to the bay, we actually stopped in this secluded like little island where we got to jump off the cruise and swim to the shore and spend some time at the beach. It was also really exciting to do with the kids. Then after we left Halong Bay, we went to Ninh Binh. In Ninh Binh, we went to the river road boat, which is called Trang. It's about a 3-hour boat ride. And this is where the famous movie Kong Skull Island was filmed. So it was really cool. We took pictures there. It was really exciting to see. Also, one thing that we scheduled was Mua Cave. You need to get your legs ready because
It's over 500 steps, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's steep and going up that mountain, you feel it.
yes, but once you get to the top, the view is absolutely incredible. It's definitely a must go. And they don't only have that, there's also areas throughout the park that you get to view and enjoy as well.
Yeah, there's a giant pond with lilies and everything that you get to take pictures at, with mountains and the beautiful mountain scenery in the background. Really cool. Very definitely worth the trip there.
Then we also went to the Hoalu Asian Town, which is like their little city area strip. That was absolutely beautiful. Great to go at night. There's beautiful lighting, great for pictures.
Beautiful temples there as well.
So
A lot of street food there. Pizza. The pizza there was great. We had
yes,
pizza there.
one of the best pizzas we've had.
in
it was
Vietnam.
there.
Yeah, it was really good. Then we went to, let's see if I can pronounce this, Tung Yum. It was a park that we didn't know about until we got to Ninh Binh, where we were recommended to go. Definitely a must go there. It's a very family oriented place to go. There's caves there, there's boat rides within caves.
Beautiful gardens.
Like the landscaping was just, it was out of this world. Beautiful landscaping there. They put a lot of effort in that park.
And just to add on there, we did get 13 1-hour massages for the month.
Yeah, we worked hard in the US, so
We did.
we did. And then as you can see, it's an odd number, 13. I think Elaine just felt that she was more deserving of an extra massage that month. But definitely it was awesome. And so
If we were to compare, I mean, we went to 9 different attractions in 27 days. If we were to compare this to the United States, I mean, there's not even a comparison in terms of amount spent.
Yeah,
This would
it's
have been thousands and thousands of dollars. So when it comes to visiting top attraction places and, definitely having fun with the family and having that quality time, it is absolutely worth it. The price here makes it happen for sure.
just as we were surprised at how much we ate for the cost. For everything that we did, we spent $424.15. I mean, for the cruise, for the train station, bike rides, bike tours. One thing we kind of left out, we visited a village of a population of 30 people on Katba Island, where we went bike riding through valleys of mountains and see how people live there. It was a crazy experience. It was incredible. But all that, just for that, I mean, I would have paid thousands of dollars just to do that
absolutely,
experience.
just to see it, absolutely.
Then here for subscriptions, we don't have any Netflix or anything like that, but we do have Game Pass for our son. So that way he can stay in touch with his friends online. So we let him do that. So that's that, $12.83. Then for miscellaneous, we spent $123.89. We just kind of made up this number. We didn't know. It's just toiletries, things that we need, clothing, anything that we need along the way. It's just there, miscellaneous. Let's see. And that's what we have for our expenses for the month of October. So the grand total is
Da 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 da. 2,900.
Oops.
Hold on one second.
Technical difficulties here.
$2,982.
And as you can see, we have a small resume right here at the bottom. And it shows everything we went over, everything that we stayed within budget. But as you can see, overall, we were under budget by almost $600, 500 and something. So we had fun. We did not hold back. We were very picky on a lot of stuff. Like I said, we took taxis. We spent double the cost just to travel from one city to another, just because we wanted to have
The comfort,
privacy, the comfort,
the privacy, the comfort.
and everything. And we still came within under. So that was crazy. 3 major cities. How many activities again? Nine attractions. I mean,
Don't
you
forget
can't
the
beat it.
13 massages.
Oh yeah, the 13 massages. 13 massages. It was just insane.
Well, that was our month in Vietnam as a family. Thanks for watching and subscribe for the next chapter.